Hey friends, before we get into today's draft, I want to talk a little bit about today's sponsor, WD Black, and a couple of their solid-state drives. More specifically, I want to talk about the WD Black SN850 for PS5 and the WD Black P40. If you're looking for a gift idea this holiday season, be it for yourself or a loved one, check out the WD Black product line and expand your game. The WD Black SN850 for PS5 is officially licensed by Sony and brings next-generation PCIe that delivers supremely fast performance for the hardcore gamer. It's super easy to install and it has top-tier Gen 4 performance to get back in the game faster. And with 1 terabyte of storage and a 5-year limited warranty, you can be sure you'll be gaming at the speed you deserve. As for the WD Black P40 SSD, it's catered to a wide array of gaming enthusiasts, with capacities ranging from 500 gigabytes to 2 terabytes, and plugging in via USB drive. This is simply plug it in and play. Store your PS5 games on here and boot them up super quickly, while even being able to customize the RGB lights. If you want to check out either of these products, go into my description and click the links below. Happy gaming. What up, tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Some more of the Arena Cube. While we wait for, I don't know, something fresh, there should be some amount of Vintage Cube coming up that I'll be recording for the channel as well, but Arena Cube is not bad, and I do think that Arena is more visually appealing than MTGO, but Vintage Cube just hits a little bit different. Anyways, with that being said, thanks for watching, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll move into our Pick 1 Pack 1, where we've opened a Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. If you haven't read this card before, it's a Planeswalker, so you know it's probably going to be pretty good, and indeed, this one is quite nice. Lots of card advantage here, lots of loyalty. What are other good cards in this pack? We got a Languish, fantastic removal spell for black. All the Skyclaves, excellent, excellent equipment for the white aggressive decks. Guardian Idol, I like that for ramp. But I'm still in the mode of, quote-unquote, forcing Oracle of the Alpha. Now, it is hard to force a specific card in the cube, but, yeah, we're going to do it anyways, because that's what you do. That's what I do. And so, to follow up to Teferi, I think we're going to probably just take this Midnight Clock. I've been doing this for a little while now. If you watched yesterday's draft video, we, like I mentioned, forced Oracle of the Alpha, and we're past it in pack 2 or something. So ideally, we just cut off all the good blue cards and take all the good cards that are synergistic with Oracle of the Alpha, and then either we get it passed to us or we open it, hopefully, ideally, and we go from there. So I'm going to take the Midnight Clock. One of the reasons this is so good with Oracle of the Alpha, one, and maybe the only reason, is that it draws you 7 cards. Any Time Twister effect when you have Oracle the Alpha is so much better, because obviously you're putting in so many mocks into your deck. But if you can draw that many, you can really utilize all the cards. Anyways, Giant's pretty nice as well. Pseudo Wrath effect. Cruelty of Gix is also great. Steam Vent's fantastic. Easy Clock, especially following up the Teferi anyways. Like, you can go clock into Teferi on turn 4. Pretty brutal. Well, similar to Midnight Clock, I mean, Commit to Memory is another way to draw 7 later on, and it's a way to kind of interact in the earlier stages of the game. It can either pseudo-counter a spell, or it can return a permanent. Let's do that. Let's keep taking the blue stuff. 1 with the Multiverse. This is a fun card, but this is a card that tends to wheel, so I'm not going to be taking that here. For us, we have like a Salundi Vision. Solid enough blue card. Elvish Mystic here, a good sign for the the green decks. All the 1-mana dorks are very, very good. Salundi Vision or like Lightning Strike are my choices. I don't know what it is about Palladium Mirror. I have just never liked this card. It's not bad. I guess it's a 3-mana 2/2, so it dies really easily. But obviously if you play it on turn 3 and it doesn't die, it does have some good utility. I can probably take Lightning Strike here and wheel the Salundi Vision would be my guess, but I'm going to take Salundi Vision and then maybe wheel 1 with the Multiverse instead. Ooh. Ooh. We have an Urza Lord Protector. Nice one. The easiest of the meld cards. Or rather, one of the easiest of the 2. That is to say, right, you need the Might Stone, Weak Stone with it, but Much easier than Titania or Mishra. Mythic's Mastery, fantastic if you want to. Not as good in this cube, but you still have access to like Opus and stuff. Gix's Command, a solid removal spell. A Braid, fantastic. Some nice white cards here as well. Well, I'm going to go with Urza. This might be very similar to... Oh, man. This might be very similar to yesterday's draft video, assuming I did this in the same order, the right order. We had Displacer Kitten, we had Oracle, we had Urza. I really want to take Sweltering Suns here, but the Kitty Cat, if you get the Oracle of the Alpha, is just way too fun. Ooh, now we got to discover the formula too. This card is much weaker in this cube. In fact, it might even be actively bad. It's just so expensive, but it is a fun one as well. This is really awesome if you have ways to like recur your Discover the Formula or copy Discover the Formula. We already passed the Double Vision, which that is Discover the Formula is insane with. But you also have like Ral Zarek to copy it. Because if you copy Discover the Formula, first you resolve the copy and get three non-land cards that all cost one less. Then you do it again. And so the 3 that you grab the second time are reduced by 1, but all of the ones that you grab the first time are reduced by 2. And then anything you still had in your hand at the time is just reduced by 2 as well. Free roll Otawara land or a Reflector Mage. Let's go with Reflector for a little bit of interaction, especially since we got the Kitty Cat. Deserted Beach, but... I think I have to take the Guardian Idol here for a little bit of ramp, even though the beach is obviously perfect. Okay, we are looking for the Realm Cloaked Giant. I don't think it was this pack. It might have been next. Life of Toshiro is not terrible, but I think I'll go with the big score here instead. Fits in Enthusiasm, so some red removal could be okay. There's the Double Vision. Thraben Inspector is also just amazing. I don't think this is going to be a Double Vision deck. So I'd rather have Hard Evidence than Thraben Inspector, but they're basically comparable cards. I guess in this particular deck, Hard Evidence is a lot better because we have the Displacer Kitten, which would trigger it. Oh, there's the Mythic's Mastery too. Mythic's Mastery is also nuts with Discover the Formula, so... It looks like we're just right back to home. Right back to my comfort zone. There's the Ral Zarek I was talking about for copying of spells. We have a Mana Tide, which I love. Chromatic Lantern, fantastic. Maze Mind Tome, very good. Pillar of Flame could be fine as well. Yeah, we'll take the Ral. I don't expect Ral to come back around, and that card is really solid. Planeswalkers with Displacer Kitten are also a thing, right? Activate the loyalty of your Planeswalker, cast a non-creature spell, flicker the Planeswalker, use them again.
I've perfected the perfect storm.
So we get Hollowed Fountain. Ooh, Day of Judgment. Very strong pack for us. I might need to take the Wrath effect over the Fixing. Kind of strange for me that I haven't taken a single land, though, and already into pack 2. It does feel like the Wrath effect is a little bit more important. Okay, sorry, Hollowed Fountain. But I think that's a necessity. Now we can take the blue-red land here. That's okay. I will need to start picking up lands higher. Even though that adds green, which doesn't currently do anything for us, I guess that still makes sense. Here's another fixer, blue-white land with a touch of black. Sanctuary Warden's very good if we wanted to take that as well. But given how we started, I think I need to start taking the lands, so... Blue-red Tri-land into blue-white Tri-land. Into blue... No, we don't need that. So a couple of good early interactive spells here for us. Fading Hope and Unholy Heat. I guess I'll go with the bounce spell over the burn spell. Just because blue is going to be our main, whereas white and red are maybe more splashy. Yeah, I can get behind that. I mean, we might not even play much red right now. Kitten really wants to get some early interaction too, or early cheap spells, I should say. Was there an opt? I think there might have been an opt earlier this pack that we could get back around. There's Baral's Expertise. That's one of the best blue cards. Does a ton of good work. Buys you time, plus can get you a free spell. Great. I'm passing Sundown Pass here, but this is too much better, I think. Ledger Shredder. Again, another really good one, but I'm going to take Fixing here. Let's take the duel, even though it's a pain land, versus the red-white pathway. March of Otherworldly Light's not terrible on the wheel. No, this is 8th pick. I'd like Dismiss, but I think we need, again, the early interaction since we don't have much to do early. Nice wheels here. The Tome, the Manitai, the Pillar of Flame. Let's go with the Tome. Some card draw, some life gain. Not the best start so far, but we still have a lot of time. Damn, Hollowed Fountain wheeling too. Gross. There goes the Opt, which would be another really solid one for us, but yeah, Hollowed Fountain, again, a little bit too good. Most likely not running any of these. So cards we're on the lookout for. One more win con would be good, whether that be like Approach of the Second Sun, Magma Opus. Even Mightstone, Weakstone would be a legitimate win con since we already have the Urza. And more removal, or early interactive spells. I have a Wrath. But other than that, what is our removal? We have like a Commit, an Enthusiasm, March, and a Bounce. Couple bounces. Is this Displacer Kitten even all that good right now? Shore Up's good for the Kitten, but yeah, the Kitten only does what? Flickers the Teferi, the Ral, the Reflector Mage, maybe the Maze Mind Tome. So I guess there's a chance that, I mean, depending on how pack 3 goes, we might not even end up running the Kitten. Like maybe we get like a Thrag Tusk or something in pack 3 and we can end up splashing that, or I guess we could even just get something like a Blade Splicer. Wouldn't have to be that impressive. Portable Hole on the wheel's nice. Another good early interactive spell. Even the dog, you know, that's not bad with the Displacer Kitten. Ooh, speaking of, good with Displacer. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, one of the best red cards in the cube. If not the best red card available in the cube. I've said everything I need to say about Fable of the Mirror Breaker, it's just too good. Passing a Cold Steel Heart here, and I guess the Time Wipe, maybe. Lightning Bolt. There's a Mole Drifter for Kitty Cat. The more I look at it, though, the more it looks like red might just be a cut, except for maybe now the Fable. Maybe I splash the Ral as well. But I do kind of want the Bolt. Any number of good choices here. Man, I kind of even want the Scarab God. Card's also just another Huge Wincon in blue. Hourglass Covenant in the pack too. Muldrifter, Impulse, Touch the Spirit Realm, Bolt. We got Oracle, but it was not the right one. I guess I'm gonna take the Muldrifter. There's the Mightstone, Weakstone. Okay. My eyes drew to the Soon's Intervention at first, which is another really, really solid. I'm not gonna call it. It's not a win con, but it's a good value card. But yeah, since we already have Urza, that's fantastic. Let's see here. Search for his Kanta or Supreme Will. Let's take the search. Still on the lookout for some better fixings. There's a Farewell now too. Okay. Well, that's another really, really good way to come back into the game. Alright, so very unlikely to get Oracle of the Alpha, but it still looks like we have a pretty solid blue-white deck overall. I'm wondering if I want to take the Bankbuster here for some more value, or what. I guess that's probably the case. I wonder if I wheel the Ephemerate if I end up playing it. How good is this deck? I don't know. Fixing is my biggest regret here. Usually I end up with like 8 lands minimum, non-basic. But here so far I only have 4. There's Teleportation Circle. No, probably need just the red-blue land here. Yeah, need the fixing. So what can I cut? We're probably cutting the Spirited Companion. For starters... Is Shore Up good enough with 5 creatures? Well, when the creatures you have are worth protecting, probably, and I guess it can protect the Fable token as well. Blue-white versus Treasure Map. Treasure Map also fixes, though. And I kind of like it over Bankbuster in these decks. But would it be wrong for me to pass another land? Yeah, probably. I mean, I have enough playables, so... Seems like the land is the right choice. There's the Time Wipe on the wheel, too. Okay. Probably not going to need that with our Farewell and Day of Judgment already. Impulse came back. Also unlikely to need that at this point. There's the Ephemerate. Yeah, probably not running that. If I didn't take Teleportation Circle, then I'm not taking the Ephemerate, or at least playing it. Alright, this seems like a pretty classic blue-white control deck. Like I said, I wish I had one more win con, such as Approach of the Second Sun, but we did pick up the Mightstone Weakstone to go with Urza, so... My only concern is that our wins are going to be slow, so we're going to give the opposing deck a lot of time. And you know what? I don't even have any counters. Ooh, in fact, maybe this deck is just bad. The more I look at this deck, the more I think it might be bad. I just feel like it's not going to close the game out fast enough. And so we're going to end up twiddling our thumbs for a long time, which just gives the opponent a lot of time themselves, but... Oh well. It is what it is. So 16 lands plus Solemn Vision or 17 lands plus Solemn Vision? That is the question. Also, Displacer Kitten's still not amazing. We can probably go 16 lands with Solemnity Vision. Even with 3 of our lands being Triome type cards, I think. Yeah, that's probably fine. Right? And maybe I do just cut Shore Up. No, Shore Up's too important. Alright, we'll try 16. That would be 8 white sources. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. Yeah, that seems alright. Okay, like I said, I feel like our deck here might just like spin its wheels for a long time and eventually die a slow death, but maybe we can get a couple wins with like Teferi or Urza Meld. I'd say this is probably like a 3-win deck though, if I had to guess. A solid enough looking hand here. Can't mulligan a turn 1 Thraben Inspector. Now for at least one more land with it. You know what, I'm going to lead on Ketria now that I drew the Search for his Kanta. Because if the opponent doesn't do anything next turn, I'd rather play Search turn 2. Okay, well... Found the Urza and have the Mightstone Weakstone already in hand, so... Plan has appeared. I'm probably going to want to wait on the Urza until I can hold up the Fading Hope to protect it, though. Because I think it's probably that important for us. We'll leave lands on top. We do need that second blue. We'll go Thraben this turn and pass. Next turn we can go Urza, hold up Fading Hope. He discarded Remorseful Cleric, sure. Oh, so they're gonna be like the green-white 1/1 counters deck or something? Ooh, they can hit my Search for his Kanta. Oh. I did not expect them to eat my Thraben Inspector, but I guess I'm happy with that. Okay. Do. Guardian Idol. I don't think so. I mean, I could play Urza and then Guardian Idol, but... Ah. That's pretty juicy. Okay, I like doing that instead then. I figure since we have Mightstone Weakstone still in our hand, this is fine since we can Mightstone Weakstone kill the Restoration creature next turn. Kayla's Command. Okay. And a Vanguard. What? Oh, they just must have misclicked their Vanguard. Pretty good, too. I like keeping that. Portable Hole can deal with the Vanguard. We want to keep them off of 3 creatures attacking so the Legion's landing doesn't flip. I'm okay taking 5. Could throw the 1/1 in front of the Vanguard and make him pay another 4 life, but that's not super relevant. Alright, so let's go Portable Hole the Adanto. Urza. Ass. I don't even want to attack my 1/1 in. Might get the flip Urza next turn, that would be cool. Ooh, they hit Vivian Reed. Boo. Alright, well they can kill my Might Stone, Weak Stone now. It's too bad. But if they do that, then at least we get to kill the Vivian. Oh, they didn't even do it. Well, I guess that's probably just going to be game over then. What? Sure, we'll keep another land. Attack first. Flip. Meld, baby, meld. It's too bad there's no sweet animation for this.
I've won many battles. This doesn't concern you. Victory.
Alrighty.
Any cost.
Urza online. Urza Planeswalker. Twice each turn, 1 ability. Two, 3 lifelink is probably not going to cut it. Nowhere is Dauntless Bodyguard. Alright, well, this game's over. What are you doing over there? So, what I'm going to do is double uptick Urza. And that's going to make my Discover the Formula only cost 2 blue.
Ramp up production immediately.
We can go from there, see what we want to do. Yeah, 0 mana Bankbuster looks decent. Okay. Play out the clock. I don't even need to run out the Reflector Mage, but whatever. Yeah, they're off of it. Okay, that was good enough. Just kind of control the board until we melded Urza, and the opponent gave up. There's one of our 3 wins. Can we get 2 more? On to game number 2. And that is a keeper. We've got a turn 3 Fable of the Mirror Breaker. You don't mulligan those type of hands. Evolving Wilds and a Forest for OP. Another green-white deck. Oh my, okay. Well, we have the Reflector Mage for that. Ah, I take it back. We have a portable hole for that. Even better. Good, good, good draw. Sure. Splicer Kitten looking rather juicy here. We've got a Reflector Mage in hand. Ooh, Toski's not good. Toski I can kill with Mightstone, Weakstone eventually, but... I mean, they're green-white. I probably don't need the shore up. If I draw an untapped land, I can Barals this turn too. Let's go ahead and get a little bit greedy and discard the Spara's Headquarters. Did not hit, unfortunately. So I guess we're just going to Reflector Mage. I'm going to bounce their pack leader. That's the one that can attack. We can just bounce off Toski all day. Because Toski has to attack. If they want to like kill my Reflector Mage to get the Toski in, I think that's probably a good thing for us. Oh, I guess another thing is if we flip the Fable of the Mirror Breaker and they don't kill it, Fable of the Mirror Breaker with Reflector Mage is also disgusting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Baral's next turn is also just gonna put them super far behind. Oh, do they have like a Bushwhack maybe? A fight? They do. Okay. That's good. I get to draw another card then. Again, didn't find land, but we can make that play of bounce, bounce, bounce. Play out the kitty cat for free. I mean, I can flicker the Reflection of Kiki Jiki and get the a re-trigger of the Fable. Like make another 2/2 Goblin. That's not terrible. That's not going to work out for them, so I can go March, where X is 2. Exiling my Thraben, eating their wolf. I think we are going to flicker the Reflection, reset the Fable. Okay, Chalk. Flicker Fable again. And we just want to draw cards. This is very, very brutal. You know, I was worried about Wincons, but maybe I didn't need to be. Yeah, that's all fine. We just have such a huge mana advantage now. Discard the island here. Lead on to Fairy Uptick. Can play one of these off of our Mightstone, Weakstone. Still have infinite manas because all these treasures we're producing.
Hurry.
clock off the Mightstone Weakstone too. And we get to untap lands. Okay. I'd say this is going alrighty. Oh, that's not very nice. Guess Teferi's going away.
I suppose that's how it was meant.
I mean, they're just dying to what I have on board, though, so it's not like this is bad for us. They're only getting back an Usher of the Fallen on the 3rd chapter. Alright, that flips. Let's start off by tapping Mightstone, Weakstone, drawing a card with Tome. Play out the Bankbuster. Draw a card with Bankbuster. Play out the Idol. Smack in for 4, get 2 more treasures. Then we can sack the Clue at the end of their turn. I have a lot of artifacts on the battlefield, my god. Just okay, that's fine. Alright, once again, start by drawing a card with Tome. There's Urza. Alright, that will do just fine. They might scoop to this. They didn't, okay. Oh, they did. All right. Look, what do I know? Maybe this deck's great. I feel like we're gonna have a hard time getting a lot of wins, but we are getting a couple wins to start, so. Solid hand on the play. Turn 1 Fountain. Idle on turn 2. We can just Vision on turn 3 if we don't find something better to do. And then turn 4 to Fairy seems kind of nice. So I don't have double white for Farewell, though. Not yet, anyways. But hopefully Teferi can dig us into that. I mean, if they get on the board too quickly with another... Okay, that's not too bad. I was gonna say, if they get on the board too quickly with another creature this turn, we might not even be able to run out the Teferi. Four colors with an Argoth. Day of Judgment, that's nice. Ooh, Portable Hole on the Druid is so tempting, but hard to pass up a Teferi on this board state.
Right on, Sket. We need to move quickly.
Alright, need to find another white source, but looking good. I mean, we only bottomed one white source with the Selendi Vision, right? I think we only saw one Plains down there. So there should be a ton of white sources coming up. And obviously if they just don't deal with Teferi this turn, then that will probably be that. Ren and 7. Are they gonna make a token, or are they going to try to find lands? They're gonna go for the token. And they are gonna hit the Teferi. Yes, that's fine. It's also a great draw. Actually, I could do that first if I wanted to. That's probably better. We can also kill their Ren and 7 then. Yeah, we'll keep that white source.
Keep up the pace.
And we go tap, tap, animate. Kill. Portable Hole their Druid. And play out the Sparas. Very good. What a turn. Golos, ooh. They could have a Field of the Dead for sure. Or even just a black source to maybe activate the Golos. Yeah, there's Field of the Dead. Okay, that will potentially give us a problem. I'm glad they had a second island there and nothing else.
No time for a break.
That's decent. That blocks the Golos and lets us still cast out our Discover here. It'll be a little bit awkward if I need to do this, but I could, in theory, fare well on artifacts just to get rid of Golos. But that'll deal with my Guardian Idol and my Portable Hole. Okay, there's their black source. Well, they can activate Golos now, so... I might need to fire off this, this Day of Judgment or Farewell after all, which means Urza's gonna go bye-bye. See, if I cast Discover, is there anything I could cast? Instant Speed. March of Otherworldly Light and Shore Up. Alright, let's see. Activate the Golos. This will make or break the game. Land, Halana, Masked Vandal. Okay, so Halana is annoying. That means the Golos can attack into our Teferi this turn. I could chump with Guardian Idol, but then I wouldn't be able to cast Discover the Formula. So I think the plan here is to just discover the formula and then see if we want to block with Urza. Remember, they know I have a Wrath in my hand. So this is a... oh. What? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we just get to keep our Teferi. We don't have to decide. I feel like they should have put that on Golos. But I guess from their perspective, if they put it on Golos, then I do just chump with the Guardian Idol. Okay. Some good hits here. Let's see what this finds.
Hurry.
There's the March. Yep, just fire off the easy Wrath. And then we can go Ral, take a Peaksy.
Small pingwave creature plus supercharged energy equals.
Land and Fable. And then we get to untap 2 lands so we can still hold up March here. Alright, our board state looks threatening, but remember, this doesn't win very quickly. I like that. Activate Argoth. Some irrelevant spells and land. Omri's fine. Planeswalkers? No. Artifact, creature, or enchantments.
Have at it, boys.
Okay. Sure. Alright. Trigger of the Fable. Let's just discard Mountain. Scry Ral and then draw with Teferi. That's good. It's like our 1 counter-ish effect.
Let's skip to the good part.
Go ahead and expertise.
Oh, you trying to knock me down?
Oh, I should have actually pinged their face. I wasted 1 damage here. Oh well.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
Alright. The slow grind is real. Rada. Don't care about that. Okay. Let's exile the Rada, ping them for 1. I assume they'll scoop soon. Alright, scry, draw with Teferi.
Gotta be good. You know what? I'm not done.
Draw with Moldrifter. There's a kitty cat, that's nice. Go ahead and trade our 2/2 for their zombie. I'm gonna hold the Search for his Kanta to trigger our Displacer Kitten here. Don't care about that. Opponent's down to 8 cards in their library because of all the mills. Siege Gang Commander. I will commit that one. Okay. So. Scry.
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Sure. Draw with Teferi.
Hurry.
Kitten. Skanta. Flicker Teferi.
This is hardly my.
Draw again with Teferi. That means we're going to untap 4 lands at end of turn. Oh, this works too. Feels like there's no wrong way to eat this, huh? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Flicker to fair again, why not?
Right on schedule. Let's take it back.
Nine cards in my deck. Can I kill them next turn with Ral triggers? Probably. What we can do is we can Ral -2, cast a spell, trigger Displacer Kitten, Ral -2, go off. Oh, that wasn't a bad draw for them. Okay. I have no idea what they're gonna get back. Halana and Elena, that's fine. Sure. You can kill my Teferi if you want to. Teferi down.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Let's... -2.
This experiment has shocking repercussions.
Look at memory as well. Actually, what spells are left in my deck? Tome, clock, stuff like that. Actually, we don't have that many good ones left, do we? Okay. Let's see. Urza get exiled? No, Urza's in my graveyard, so let's play untapped land. Play out the Bank Buster. Flicker Ral.
I'm out.
-2 again.
Better watch out.
Play out the memory. Flicker Ral. Ping. Ping. Fading Hope now in between. If they drew a burn spell, we can Fading Hope and Flicker Ral in response. Braid the Kitten. Nope, so we go bounce Halana. Kitten targets itself. Ping them with Ral. Braid fizzles. Ral copies. Pings them for 1. Another memory's gonna go on the stack here. That's why we're holding full control, because in between memories, we can cast instants to keep pinging them. But I do think I'm just gonna not Salundi Vision here and let that one resolve too. Alright. And that's lethal. So now we go -2. Copy Shore Up.
You're not gonna like this.
Ping. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is Displacer Kitten. Flicker Ral, ping them. Untap another creature, ping them.
Don't worry, I won't rain on your parade. Every problem has a solution. Let's start by taking you out of here.
The weirdest lethal you've ever seen. Well, we're 3-0. I guess we will just keep it up. Do what we can. That's all you can do. On to game number 4. I will keep this hand on the draw. Uh-oh, this might have been a mistake. Obviously, Island was a good draw step, but this hand is pretty slow versus mono red beats. So we're gonna need to draw Day of Judgment rather quickly. The Reflector Mage is gonna do a little bit of work here, buying us some time, but yeah, I mean, look at this curve. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. That March is also very good. Bran. Okay. I'm gonna take 3 here. Clock's no good. Each white card is 2 more, right? Alright, so let's... sadly have to get rid of our Urza to eat the Torbran. Okay. Yeah, if we draw Day of Judgment next turn, we might just win. That's definitely not it. Ooh, that would have been so good. Well, that might be the difference in the game. If I could cast Brawls, that would also be maybe GG, but I'm guessing now we're just dead. We're taking minimum 5 here. Okay. Alright, have to find exactly Day of Judgment. And that ain't it. Alright, good beats. Well, this is what I was kind of more expecting. Some fast aggro beats. But if we were on the play that game, that goes a little bit differently. If we're on the play, I don't need to exile my Urza to the March. I would have played out the Urza the previous turn. They play Torbran, and then I can just eat the Torbran with March while having the 2/4. So, and it's not like we didn't have outs. Yeah, Day of Judgment would have won at a lot of points in that game. So we will be on the play this time. 2 6-drops in opening hand, not great, but I'm not going to mulligan a turn 1 Thraben Inspector here. Hopefully we can find some things to do in between our 1-drops and 6-drops. Because I don't want to just play out the kitten on turn 4 without anything to do with it, you know? That's good. Another aggro deck? Yes, indeed. Okay. I mean, I'm not chumping with the Thraben yet, so we might as well get in for 1 damage. Well, I hope they equip. That's good. Yeah, that's a nice tempo beating. I mean, yes, that has kicker in a sense, but that just bought us a lot of time. And now they're really gonna want to use a burn spell if they have it on Kitten this turn, which means they might not develop out as much as they want to. Okay, I'm fine with this. I mean, it hurts, but... let's see. Let's go attack. It's a fairy. Flicker Thraben. I mean, I don't love this, but I think it's the right play to get rid of their Phoenix for a couple turns. They didn't blow up the Displacer Kitten immediately, so they might not have burn. And because we flickered the Thraben, we can block the Bloodthirsty, whatever it's called, adversary. Like, if I get to untap with Teferi, it's going to be pretty hard to lose. That's very good for us. Oh, okay, so they're going to big score, and then they're going to... You have to use both treasures to play the Phoenix, though. And to kill the Teferi, so that's not even that bad.
Really should have seen that coming.
Okay. It's fine. Sure. Let's get more clues. Jump. Take 5, go to 8. They only have 2 cards in their graveyard right now. Alright, so let's attack for 2. Farewell is super tempting here. But I think what I'm supposed to do is... Mightstone, Weakstone. Kitty Cat flickers itself. Kill the Phoenix. If they want to make a flyer with the Dancing Sword, I'm okay with that. Float 2 mana. Says ward, right? Yeah, float 2 mana. Portable Hole. Flicker the Mightstone, Weakstone again. Kill. Eat their sword. Pay the 1 with the floating mana. Tap the Mightstone, Weakstone. Draw a card. Floating mana. Search for his Kanta. Flicker Mightstone, Weakstone. Draw 2 cards. Nice. Hit the Bankbuster too. Float. Draw. Land. Bankbuster. Flicker Mightstone, Weakstone. Yeah. Let's just be safe and kill their last creature too. I might still be dead here. But that was a very fun turn. And it's dead. Alright, so now we get to draw end of turn. Graveyard. So let's eat graveyards and creatures here. That deals with their Phoenix. Then we can play out the Urza. If they don't kill the Urza, we get to flip it next turn. Alright, that's probably game over then. Draw with Bankbuster. Okay, we have way too many good plays now. But I think first and foremost, let's gain 4 life and make everything very cheap.
You stretch me more power stones.
So now we can go Brawl's Expertise. Bam, bam. We're not going to reset our Bank Buster. Play out the clock. There you go. Still need to find a way to kill them. Like, I can damn well kill basically everything, but... And we have 11 cards left. 10. There we go, and that's good. Oh, I guess I can make a bunch of tokens with Urza too, can't I? Yeah, that's probably nice. Collector Mage. Eat this. Make tokens. We can crew the Bank Buster and smack.
Device has a role in my plan.
There we go. Alright. Go find our commit to memory would be nice. March isn't bad. Alright. Your go. What can you do versus such power, my friend? Shatter Skull Smashing? That's not going to do much. Lore Hold Command, that also doesn't do very much. They're just dead here, right? Alright, GG's. Okay. These aren't the ways I'm expecting to win. Or rather, no, that's not what I should say. Those are the ways I'm expecting to win. I'm just surprised we are winning those ways. 4-1 now. One more win and we get our money back at the very least. Maybe this deck is better than I thought. Or maybe we're just drawing pretty well. I don't know. Okay, 4-1 on to game 6. Never gonna mulligan that hand. It is just a classic control hand. Turn 2 search for his Kanta. Turn 3 Bank Buster. Turn 4 Wrath if I need it. Island and Crab. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not what we wanted to see. So, well, actually, no. If we're playing against another control deck, our hand is really good. Search, Bank Buster, and Discover are all insane if they're going to be on another control style deck. That can be Saw It Coming, Behold the Multiverse, or the the Epiphany. All of those aren't ideal. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard for us to win if they just go like Planeswalker this turn. Settle the Wilds, huh? Okay. That gives us a window to resolve our RAL. So I'm probably supposed to do that.
Every problem has a solution. This ought to be good.
I'm still guessing we are probably losing. Yeah, there's the Epiphany as expected. I hope they just dump out some random creatures. That's nice. Okay.
Signs indicate that hurt.
So, the safest play is definitely to downtick RAL and copy Day of Judgment. Yeah, I'm gonna do that to play around a counter.
There's a storm.
As much as I hate this, I think it might be right. That's pretty good. That turns off our RAL. Was also a good draw. We're just gonna main phase this thing. Oh. Jeez, they had the negate. Brutal. Yeah, that'll probably be game over. I wonder if they had the negate when I went for the Day of Judgment play. I'm gonna feel like a genius if that was the case. We can flip our Azcanta next turn too if we want to put whatever we see on top in the graveyard. So that's nice. Alright, let's go Kitty Cat Pass. Or at least attempt to go Kitty Cat Pass. Colossal Turtle back their Lyra. Okay. Well, them drawing 2 cards every turn and having all their spells cost 1 less is probably not beatable, huh? Could have also flickered RAL. No! Alright. I mean, I'm definitely still losing, like I said. No plays? Alright, well, let's go for the memory. Make them counter it. And that's sweet. Fine with this. Pretty clear they had a counter there. Not much I can do about it, though. I have an Abrade in this deck, I think, don't I? No, I don't have an Abrade. I have a March of Otherworldly Light, which can get rid of the Immortal Sun. I have Brawl's Expertise, which can also bounce it for a turn. Alright, there's Lyra again. Oh, I have Farewell. Okay. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments. Yeah, I'm gonna eat their graveyard too. Is if they don't have a counter for this now. Nice. Absolutely devastating.
Time to test the storm arrow.
We have Azcanta available. I mean, they have 6 cards in their hand, but we can still win this. Another Foretell, but that is not Epiphany. So it's either counter or card draw. Let's go for it. I'm not expecting this to resolve, obviously.
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Clock's good. I mean, they didn't develop out the board last turn, so... Oh my, that's gonna get them faster through their deck. Like, how many more ways to win do they have left, I wonder? That is not very good here, too. Alright, we can draw the clock. Scry.
Creature plus supercharged energy.
That's
equals.
good. Oops. Okay. 6 cards left. We have an answer to some kind of Wincon with March. Splendor. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. That doesn't turn off Planeswalkers. So... we're still winning here. Oof. Oh, I can't activate the Azcanta ability anymore, can I? Okay. So we want to bottom the tome.
This ought to be good.
In a pinch, I can march the Splendor. But until they show me a way to win the game, we don't need to do anything. Yeah, like we can just exile that. Oh, Coma exiled, I think we're probably in really good shape, huh?
Hold this lightning rod? Thanks.
Alright. Here we go. Hey, that's good. Okay. They eat. Well, no, they only. No, they can't. They lose if they do that. If they portal my Mole Drifter, they deck out. That's funny. That's extremely funny. Okay. Unless they have like a commit to memory of their own. Remember, with Overwhelming Splendor, I can't be activating any of these abilities, so that's why I can't activate Clock or Azcanta or anything anymore. I can't even activate the Cycling. Oh, they do have a commit! Oh, baby! I mean, they're still down to 2 cards in their deck. Well, alrighty then. Guess we've still got ourselves somewhat of a game? Not really.
There's a storm coming your way.
Ralph's still over here pinging them. Alright, there's Farewell again. Ay, 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 ay. Very, very dumb game, but it was great. 5-1. Living the dream. We got our money back. 2 more wins. Can we do it? On to game 7. This is, I guess, a keep. Nothing to do until turn 3 on the draw, but a 2-4 is kind of big. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, once again, we are in the position of needing to not get aggroed out. But good news is they didn't have a turn 2 play. I mean, I'm guessing Urza's just gonna straight up die on turn after I cast it, turn 4, but... Ooh, God. Yeah, this is gonna be over pretty quickly. Aha, unless we draw something perfect. That could buy us enough time. We want to draw like Shore Up next turn would be nuts. I don't really care if they kill the Reflector Mage. Brushstroke. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need this Farewell to connect, but... Oh, that... Okay, that's good too. We get to commit if they go for Gix. Like, they might play out the Gix and then attack with Ghast and Conscripts thinking they'll get a card. So you want to let that resolve, because you can still commit it. Though this does mean they could have like a Deadly Dispute or something. Exactly. We figured they'd be making this play. Good. Fable. This doesn't reduce enchantments, right? Artifacts, instants, sorceries. Alright, so let's just go Mightstone, draw 2 cards here. Set ourselves up for Fable next turn. This, or exiling everything save for artifacts. Which means I would have to exile my memory from the graveyard, which is a little bit annoying, but seems like that's the correct play to get rid of their cult conscripts, you know? So they can sack their Shambling Ghast and Blood Artist in response, but that's not too bad. Oh, they didn't even do it. Even better. Okay. Okay. Wow, we're in great shape then. I think. That's fine. That's fine. So let's just go Mold Drifter here, hold up Fading Hope. We'll even get to cast the Tome off of that. Yeah. I mean, we can play Urza and flip Urza next turn with a land. I could block with my Mold Drifter and bounce my own Mold Drifter, but I think I want to tempo them for the mana plays. Kitty Cat with our Mightstone looks juicy too. I think I still do get the scry, even though we're just scrying back on top. Let's see. I start by drawing a card. Good. Now let's go Brawls all 3 of their things. They can sack the blood in response if they want to. Cat for free. And then Fable, flicker the Mightstone, draw 2 more cards. Holy moly, this is gross. Now we can even start attacking. Okay. Glad they didn't have a Massacre Orb there, I'll say that much. Alright, that should be game over. Actually, no. Search for his canted triggers are Kitty Cat. Yeah, so tap, draw. Search. Target Mightstone, kill their Mayhem Devil. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Back. There's a flip. Guess I should have eaten their Bastion to begin with, so I didn't lose an extra life.
This doesn't
Go ahead and just gain 2 life as well.
Fetch me more power stones.
Alright. Who needs to make the best play? Me. Oh, I gave them a card. Boo. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. So, let's make everything cheap. Uptick. Uptick.
Next experiment begins.
Now we can do some pretty funny things. Like, I can now flicker my Urza with Displacer Kitten and get the Mightstone plus Urza back.
Possible.
And get back to killing all their things. Oh, this is rather disgusting, isn't it? Woo! Woo woo woo! 6-1. I mean, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's get that trophy, I guess. On to game number 8. Very nice looking hand. Very nice looking hand. Versus a turn 1 elf. We drew the Day of Judgment though, so game plan is to get a good Wrath off, I guess. Yes, they are ramping very hard. Okay. Let's go ahead and shock ourselves to get Azcanta online. Next turn we have 2 2-mana plays in addition to tap land. We're gonna have a huge problem if they have like a Vivian. A Planeswalker is gonna kill us. Random creatures we're okay with. That is not a random creature. Okay. Turn 3 Scarab God, huh? Well, we actually hope they play just another random creature out. Oh, Essica makes the Scarab God add mana and have vigilance. Now that's funny. Oh, we really wanted them to play another creature there. So we need Farewell, is what we need. Okay. Okay. So obviously they're going to get Scarab God back at end of turn, but then if they just recast it... Please don't. Good. So they left my creature in the graveyard, because if we can flip the Azcanta a little bit early too... Yeah, that's fine. I guess I do need to leave a land on top, don't I? Alright. Good. Good, good, good. So as long as we don't get wrecked by a discard effect... Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to leave that on top since we have Displacer Kitten. So we exile graveyards. Actually, wait a minute. I don't need to actually exile graveyards anymore because I'm exiling the Scarab God already. I think we do hit their archive though, so creatures and artifacts. Wonderful. Sure. That doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna bounce that now. So they can't pay for something in their hand. Alright, flip Azcanta. Rummage away. Mountain. That's great. Activate. Those are both pretty damn good. Alright. Jump attack with my 2/2 so I can cast Teferi out. And I think I'm just going to Teferi tuck their Gigantha since that's been their best play the last couple turns.
Right on schedule. You need to slow down.
Yep. Like seeing that. Alright, and with that, I'm going to say we probably win the game.
No time for
We have Teferi with his Kanta available too. And they're drawing a bunch of Garbo. Love it. I expect us to see a scoop relatively soon. So now we're going to start flickering our
hold that thought.
Teferi. And getting extra cards.
I'll have a better plan next time. Isn't a fight. Let's skip to the good.
There's the Mightstone, Weakstone. Alright, that should lock it up. Flicker Teferi. Ah! I thought this deck was going to have a huge problem winning games, and then, I mean, some of the games, to be fair, were very hard to win. But a lot of times the games didn't feel close. Well, I drafted for Oracle of the Alpha. We never got Oracle of the Alpha, but we did get Urza with the Mightstone, Weakstone plenty of times. Blue-white control. Kitty cat style. This looks like it had no Wincons, but I guess it had just enough. So, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons. And leave a comment down below saying how much of a annoying this deck this was and how lucky I was to draw the perfects or whatever. I don't know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.